dice are cast, legends forged in echoes past, steel and spell the fates entwine, bound by oath and arcane sign. Roll the dice, the stars ignite, heroes rise to claim the night. Blade and fire, storm and steel, stand together, fate is real. Through the dark, the path unknown, whispers call from ancient stone. Trials test the strong and wise. Will you fall or will you rise? Battle cries, the clash of war. Thunder cracks, one roll, one more. Destiny calls, hear the sound. Stand your ground, don't back down. Roll the dice, the stars ignite. Heroes rise to claim the night. Victory or death untold. Dare you chase the tales of old? The adventure begins. The adventure begins.
Good.
Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to Saturday night. We had a bit of a hiccup and we're on take 2. So
Technical difficulties.
technical difficulties. So we're back now. We're back. I'm going to read out the intro again, just for the sake of anyone that's not been here since the beginning. So here we go. Episode 14. At the dawn of a group pressed on. Fuck me. At dawn, the group pressed forward, braving the frozen peaks to reach the Frosted Observatory. There, Estrella was reunited with her uncle, Flavian Trask, keeper of the stars. He revealed the truth of the celestial stone, a relic shattered in the War of Fractures. Its loss opening the way for Talor's return, he entrusted them with the shard siphon, charging them to recover the lost fragments. But the peace did not last. Betrayal struck in the night. The Elorian, the fallen angel, a shadow of Talor, descended in storm and flame. Flavian fell. Angus was consumed by Talor's essence, turning him in his fury against his friends, and when all seemed lost, salvation came. Grunda, Four Tusks, Sister Lyria, Fresh Fish, Jaden's Lavenor, and even the Sunveil Guard came crashing through the observatory roof aboard an airship that was destined already for the Frosted Observatory. They pushed back the darkness, and as they fled, the observatory collapsed into the abyss. The Elorian vanished. 2 weeks have passed, and the party awakes in Thistlebottom Keep. Wounded, changed, facing new trials. Across in the bed, across from them, Angus lies bound, cursed by the fallen god's shadow. Thomas sits deep and dark in a keep dungeon. And as the dawn breaks, one question hangs heavy in the air. What fate awaits them next? Now, Kaelin and Estrella have woken from their beds. They've spoken with Sister Lyria about the Angus being tied to the bed and bound. And she has charged them with retrieving everybody that was there on the night that he fell in order to enter Angus's mind. Hopefully retrieve his soul. What do you guys want to do?
We need to go get Talmus.
Yeah. And like I was saying, do we want to trust him? I mean,
100%.
100%.
He's one of us.
Pretty sure.
100%. He's one of us.
Now, if Sister Lyria says it's the only way, I'm not doing it for Angus and you. I'm not doing it for Talmus and trusting him just yet. I mean, after what he did, seems foolish, and I struggle to trust at the best of times. And I'll look at is everyone sort of around still? I guess and around the vicinity, and I'll look at Sister Lyria and just say, Sister, how does it actually work? I mean, is it like a chant, like a ritual thing? Like you said something about entering his mind?
I'll perform the ritual. What I will require is all 3 of the party members to lay on the bed. When I do the ritual, your minds will enter into his. There, I cannot say what happens next. For I have never done this procedure myself, but it is the only way that I know to retrieve a soul that has been taken by a god.
Fuck. Well, if it's the only way, then I don't see much option.
Astrea kind of pats herself down. Does she have the funnel?
The siphon.
The siphon thing?
The shard siphon, the destined item, the only thing that can save the day.
That really important piece of kit.
The arcane beer bong? What?
Fuck me, when I was naming it, I was like, I'll make it really obvious. Funnel?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna call it like something really complicated next time. It's fine. It is in your gear, and your gear is next to your bed. I don't believe you've got dressed. You've just got up and walked up and just walked around. You're sort of in your gowns and underclothes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna look down, pat myself down, realizing I need to get dressed. I spot my clothes on the floor, and I start putting my clothes on pretty quickly.
Okay. Astrea, do you want to go down now? Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go get him out of there. He should not be in there.
Okay. Give me a minute, and I'll get dressed, and I'll follow you. Just give me 2 minutes. Do I see another door out that's sort of in a quieter area?
Yeah, as per the picture, you have the main hall, which is the sort of great hall. It's been made into sort of an improv infirmary. There's leaks in the ceiling. There's drips on the floor. But as you look down the hall, you can see more rooms, sort of wider opening rooms, some without roofs, some without windows. And to your left, you can see the dark arch, which sort of takes you down. You'd imagine to the basement. You can see some steps sort of descending a little bit.
So Kaelin, I'll pick up my gear and sort of bundle it in front of me, and I'll walk off just to one of the adjacent rooms, as if to like I'm getting dressed. And I'll just go into the room, and I'll take the sheet that I had wrapped around me from the bed, the bed sheet, and I'll look down at the encrusted jewel that's now embedded into my chest, and I'll just look down and go, "Hello? Anyone? Mother? Anyone there?" Very discreetly.
No response.
Okay.
The obsidian lever that is now starting to spread across in a sort of gothic and intrusive pattern is still there, and it sort of faintly throbs. And you can feel this power coming from it. And you feel protected wearing it. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ah, fuck! I knew this would happen. I was like, please forget. Constitution saving throw. That was it. Save it. There we go. 13.
Hang on. Whoa.
Please
Whoa.
hold.
I think you might have failed. Just check. Oh, it's 13. It's 13. The DC
Good
is
job.
con 13.
So as I put my hand on it, and I'm sort of like just sort of holding my chest, what does it feel? Is it warm? Is it pulsing?
Just pretty much like you can feel it's a cold. The actual amulet gem that is now encrusted into your body is sort of, as you touch the face of it, it's cold, but almost you can feel it, like it's part of you. So it's like someone's tapping you on the chest bone as you're doing it.
Fuck.
And the cold obsidian armor is, as you sort of run your fingers across it, it's not scaly, but it's got like a carbonite sort of weave
hardened,
to it.
leathery
Yeah.
type. Okay. So I'll look down again. So being quiet today, are we? Okay. And I'll just get dressed and I'll wrap the sheet up and walk out fully clothed with all my kit and sort of throw the sheet back on the bed.
Okay. Thomas. You wake that morning in the dark, deep, dank dungeon that you have been in for 2 weeks. You had no such care. You had no such protected magic to keep you asleep. You have been suffering and recovering from your wounds, bit by bit, in this cold, dark dungeon. As you look through the iron bars, you see a stairwell that sort of winds upward, and you can see light, and you can hear noise and talking from up there. The air grows extremely cold down here. There's iron sconces on the walls along the corridors. There are torches burning in a sort of a unnatural blue flame. An enchanted flame. You can tell that from your sort of magic that you have. At the base of the stairs is where your dungeon lays. An iron door. Grated slot allows a glimpse sort of underneath, and you can look around, but you can hear the slow, deliberate dripping of water. The cell is a squat, rectangular chamber carved directly into the sort of mountain rock. The walls glisten with moisture, and there's sort of faint runes etched all the way around. And you can see in one corner, there's almost like someone's had their finger and they've scraped down. There's quite a few markings on the wall. How do you feel this morning?
I'm manacled to the wall, I presume, from...
You have a manacle around
Russian
your
description.
left leg, and it is manacled to the wall.
I'll kind of just give it another wee test pull, as I've probably been doing these past few days. See if I can try and loosen it slightly.
Okay. Roll me a
Probably.
strength check, please.
16.
16. So as you tug at it, nothing budges. A bit of dirt comes up, falls on the floor, and almost the runes on the walls sort of glow ever so slightly. And you've been noticing this pattern for the last sort of 2 weeks that you've been in here. As you've done that, a guard comes by and goes ding 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 on the bars. Oi! What have I told you? You ain't gonna get out of here, mate. Sister Lyria put special magical runes around here, so you little traitor, ain't getting out of here. Now, here's some
Now
food,
you
and he
see
throws some food underneath the grate. Sort of passes it from.
I'll just watch it as it like just lands next to me. Just look back up at him.
I do not like this guy.
Just you wait. I'll be out of here in no time.
I'm sorry.
And I'll just walk back. I'll just walk back to the wall, and I'll just start doing a wee morning bird call. You'll just hear it. Literally, just eyes closed, leaning back against the wall, just whistling.
You hear him mutter as he walks off.
Bloody threatening me. I'm just doing my job.
As he walks off. As you sit on the bench at the back, you see a very strange little beast come into the room. It's a one-eyed rat. He scurries across the floor, sort of comes up to you and just sort of looks at you with intent. Not scared. Not in any way intimidated by you. He's
So
white. He's an albino. Yeah, it's a normal rat. It's about 6
Just a
inches
normal
long.
sized white rat
Yeah.
with one eye. Huh?
He seems seems oddly intelligent, and you over the last couple of weeks have got a bit of a rapport with this rat. You've been feeding him bits of your food, and he obviously must have heard the guy come to the door, the guardsman come to the door, and he's just sort of look at you expectantly.
I'll kind of lean across, pick up the wee piece of food, and I'll lay it down just beside myself, and just say, "Well, there's your food. Have at it." And I'll just lean back again and continue whistling.
You can't tell from where you are, but you almost see him roll his eyes. Aye.
Aye. Roll the eye.
Grabs the food and disappears underneath the bench. It's a white rat. It has grey sort of mane and one scar down the side of his eye. With that, you hear the raucous tones of Estrella in the distance.
No, madam, no, you cannot come down here. I know this is yours, but I am under strict orders by Grunda to not let anyone down here to see the traitor.
This is our place, and you must let him out now.
He sort of looks back at Kalen.
Do I have some sort of... Where is Grunda? Where is she? I cannot take orders from you. I know this is your keep,
Speak for
but...
Grunda. This is not her keep.
If it wasn't for General Grunda, then you would not even be in this position, would you now?
I'm not talking bad about Grunda. I love Grunda.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, or we don't mean to upset you. I know you're just doing your job, but we've come to talk to him, and I think we need a minute alone, if you wouldn't mind. Grunda's more than happy to let us come down if you want to go and check. But I think we need a quiet word, if that's okay.
You just hear from the top of the stairs. Hey! Splat! You let them speak to him, okay? It's their house, their rules, but if he comes out, you make sure he is tied, or manacled, or tied together or something. I don't know why that traitor causing any of his dirty magic around here. Okay!
Oh.
That's all you hear.
I'll pat him on the shoulder as his little lad walks off. Like, it's
Okay, well, I just do my job, but
And he walks over and bangs. He sort of rattles against with his sort of. He's got like a little short sword, and he rattles it against the bars, and he goes, "Oi, feathers! You got guests!" And walks
I'm
off.
still whistling.
And
Eyes
Astrea,
closed, head back. Whistling.
as soon as she sees him, she comes running over. As soon as I heard, oh, you shouldn't be down here. This is a big misunderstanding. Let's get you out of here.
He'll immediately cut short, since he hears you and at the bars. You're going to see him bring his head down, look across, and actually open his eyes. They are jet smoky black with a red glow, like how his form of dread normally is. No longer green. And he's going,
Feeling it.
"Oh, Astrea. Fancy meeting you down here. I see you in much
Let's
better
get you
care
out of
than I
here.
am."
Yeah, this is a big mistake. Let's get you out of here. You shouldn't be down here.
Are you
Caleb
sure the
will
big
grab-
angry lady wouldn't be against that?
This is our place. We own this place. I've already set it straight with her. She is real angry, but that's what we like about her.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to say no about leaving this place, but yes. Do I really have a choice?
No, you
Kaelin
just
will walk
shouldn't
up
be
next
down
to Astrea as well, and sort of lean against the side of the wall, peering through. And hey, Thomas, why are you in here though?
Well, Kaelin, I guess you could say I did a bad thing.
So I've heard. What did you do?
You were there, Kaelin. You saw him. I did. I brought him there, and well, he wasn't none too pleased.
More importantly, why?
I had to. It was
Tell him
really
about
had
your
no other
sister.
choice. About Sakira.
Yes.
Well, it wasn't. I wasn't really meeting anyone at the observatory. That much is quite obvious now, Kaelin.
Well, yeah.
I'm trying to find my sister, more or less. My mission from my family was to go to the observatory and, well, bring them there.
Bring your
Hoped
family?
that, well, yes.
No.
I thought I could possibly try and warn Straya and then move on from there and hopefully find my sister, but that didn't exactly go to plan. So, here I am now. In a dark little hole with rats. And he's just gonna like look around as he says that.
As you say rats, the albino rat just sort of comes up, hops on your shoulder.
He's just gonna tilt
little
his head to the
guy.
net. He tilt his head to the right and then go like, "That rat precisely." More or less.
God.
This
Yeah,
one
you
seems
know
to have grown
Estrella, and
quite
she's
accustomed to me.
like, oh, who's this little guy? Oh, he's so cute.
Well, he's been here every single day, every single minute, and will not leave me alone. I have not named him, or her, I haven't really checked, I'll be honest. It's just been eating my food mostly.
Oh, well, if they kept you company during this, I love them already. I'm going to spoil the heck out of you.
You can have him, her, it. I'm just like still looking down at the rat as it's on his shoulder.
As you
It
said
looks
that,
like
it
it's
goes under your
yours.
hood and just.
You're just gonna see like his feathers kind of go on end and we shiver.
And you'll see from step from behind Astrea at her ankles will be Rusco, and he'll kind of yip at it like a puppy would. Now, Rusco used to be a fiery blue glow. He too has changed his color to like a dark magenta that flares out like fire to a salmony pink.
Nice.
And so he's jumping around like a puppy at this little rat.
Thomas.
Yes.
Just I'm curious because there's something that we need to ask, or Astrea may want to ask, but did you summon that Illyrian thing to try and find your sister? Or not?
No,
I don't...
no. I
Oh.
summoned him to the Frosted Observatory because that was my mission.
Right. And now...
Subterfuge and all that.
So what's the mission now? Do you have a mission? Or is it just find your sister?
Well, considering I was cut to within an inch of my life, I would say that my family and I no longer see eye to eye on certain matters.
Well, because of that, I think we were all cut to within an inch of our life.
And he'll kind of look down slightly at that and he'll be like, yes, I can agree with that. And for that I am truly sorry.
I'll look at Astrea and just say, do you want to put it to him, or do you want me to ask?
You can do it.
Okay.
Do what exactly? And he's looking over both of you.
Well, truth be told, we don't really know what it is, but do you know what happened to Angus?
I've had suspicions, but nothing concrete or... Astrea told me about what happened to him, but again, I'm not really sure myself. I mean, you have my belongings. I do have a book in there.
You got a book?
What kind of book?
Yes, I worship I worship the god Talor. There's bound to be something in there about it, possibly.
Oh, this is the perfect thing to research.
I'm just
we need to go get this book.
I'm just gonna jump out of character here. Jins, I'm so sorry if I've thrown this on you, but this is I am a cultist. I have a book in my inventory.
There is now a book in your inventory. There is a page-to-page diary. It's almost like it's part journal, part basic issue by the cult. Now
Bible.
the cult are quite substantial, and they have almost not a Bible, but this is the
Bylaws.
Lord Talor, this is what you should do, these other and that is what the first sort of 25 pages are, and then after that is a notes and scribbles section.
So they're
Pay no
so
attention
like
to the random runes and incantations.
they're an HOA.
Astrea, we should probably see if is it Sister Lyria could use this, maybe could help.
I think we need to read it first before we give it to Sister Lyria.
Do we see Thomas's gear lying around? Is it hung up?
Nope.
Is it?
Nope.
Okay. So the thing is, Thomas, is these this one, and I'll point to a rather more pinky looking Astrea, and the short one upstairs is, well, hate to say it, but the closest thing I got, and I'm sure if you're looking for your sister, you can understand. So Angus is in a pretty bad shape, and there's a sister upstairs that seems to think that she may be able to do some mind stuff to try and help him. And it turns
In
out
what
that we may need.
sense?
Well, I'm not
We
into this,
need
and
to
I'm
go
not an expert.
into his mind.
Yeah, exactly.
And apparently we can't do that without all of our party from before. So we
You'll kind
definitely
of like,
need you to come along with us. You're one of us.
you'll see the red
We
eyes
gotta
kind of
save
widen
Angus.
at that, and be like, "You want to travel into the mind of a being that has been touched by our god?"
Yeah, you're gonna be the
Apparently
one
so.
that knows the most about this. We definitely need you on our side.
His eyes
Yeah,
have gone
like,
wide. If his eyes have gone wider, as in like, "Oh shit!" type eyes.
Be our little tour guide.
I have not personally traveled into the planes of another being's mind. This priestess, does she even realize what she's doing?
I mean,
Oh yeah, she's a professional.
I hope so.
She does. She seems pretty professional.
she
to
sounds
me,
professional.
so-
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm meant to be some sort of guide part in this?
No,
And-
no. Well, we don't know. But the
I mean,
truth
yeah.
is, and the point is,
We can't do this
She
without
said-
you.
we need the four of us, or the three of us. And I think we need to help somehow. And
It's something about it's the only way.
I'm not going to pretend I'm going to trust you right now, but if it's the only thing that's going to help Angus, then I don't think I have
mean,
much
the-
of a choice.
I mean, the Thistlebottom did try to kill me during that last exchange, I'll
He
admit.
helped us. He was there fighting against everything with us. He didn't
I-
turn on us like
I know,
Angus.
I know. My... Fine. And he's standing up while saying fine. He's literally just standing up and he's like walking over and he's like gonna like catch his foot as he realizes he's still shackled. He's like fine. He looks down as he does and he's like and he's gonna like growl slightly.
Well, I think we're going to have to ask, and I'm sort of more looking at Estrella, but I think we're going to have to ask Sister Lyria how we're going to do this. Do we bring Angus here? Do we have to take Talmus
Did we
upstairs?
Well, of course we have to take Talmus upstairs. He shouldn't be down here.
Well, yeah and no, but we'll see.
There seems
None
to
of
be
us
two
belong down
conflicting.
here.
There seems to be two conflicting ideas here.
I'm just not up for fighting a fucking god again. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Well, if we're about to
Oh, no.
apparently go, you may have to.
Well,
He has been touched by Talor. You realize what that means?
yeah. But I
mean,
don't know any other way.
We do this together.
Let's try. Should we go up and see Sister Lyria, Australia?
Yeah, let's go.
Can
you're
I
waiting here
do you,
as he's walking up.
do I understand that you want to let out the guard? The traitor? Is that correct? Just so I can
Why
understand.
are you using that word? He is not a traitor.
Excuse me, miss.
And he pulls it. He
Open
pulls.
this
He,
door. No, I own this place.
he opens up
okay?
this sort of clipboard that he's got in his hand.
You can see here, jail cell number 1, traitor. I'm just calling him by the name that has been put on the
I
list.
see the pencil and I take the eraser and I erase it and cross out the word traitor. See?
I'm just leaning on the bars. I'm just like leaning into them, hands out. I'm like, no. He's got a point.
If you would like to let him free, I am pretty sure that I can do that for you.
Oh.
Am I correct in letting him go?
Yes! What's taking you so long?
Madam, I will ask that you stand back, please.
The bird bites.
He holds his hands up and sort of grasps himself and just stands into this real sort of epic sort of like he's about to do this huge
I'm just
sort of
standing there
arcane
like hands
chant, and
behind
he
my
just goes,
back.
Chocolate lollipops of sweat.
and the door goes
Sweat.
opens and it goes
Look at this guy, like,
They
I'm just
asked,
standing there.
and
listening
he
to
looks at you
this.
and goes,
they asked me to make up a safe word. It's just my safe word.
That.
Like,
Chocolate
I
lollipop.
understand the chocolate lollipop, but you got me sweat.
Here are his items and his accoutrement.
and he just hands over his bag and his sort of items that he had in his daggers.
I trust that you know what you're doing. If not, good luck.
And he just sort of walks off.
I'll take his stuff and I'll sort of look at Thomas and Thomas, just don't try any of that shit again. Not now.
How much are we paying that guy?
Not
Too
paying
much.
any-
Too much. Whatever it is, it's still too much.
we should look into that.
I guess, and then we're gonna start walking back up to the.
As you're doing, as you walk away, I'm like, you're forgetting something, and I'll point down at the shackle. I'm like so shackled here.
As you, as you look down at the shackle, as you sort of pull it, it just goes ding, and unpops.
One pull! I was one pull away! Are you kidding me?
And you just hear in the back, in the distance, chocolate lollipops.
Sweaty lollipops.
Gross.
Thomas, you ready to do this then?
I guess so. I'm not looking forward to it, I'll admit that.
Well, nor am I. We'll head back upstairs.
Okay.
And
You head up the winding stone staircase, which is covered in moss, dirt, water, sort of almost a small stream. There's a gutter that goes down all the side of the inside, so that if any water did ever came in here, it could be sort of washed down. And that is flowing. You can, as you make your way up to the Great Hall, you enter the scenes like you did before. Walk into the hall, and the priestesses are still around Angus's body, but they have lit many candles around the outside. You can see that runes now glow on the walls around the above and on the floor around the bottom of Angus's bed, and his sort of manacles of that which was sort of chained to the bed with have been tightened. So he is now in a sort of strapped crucifix sort of state on the bed.
Oh wow, this just got real.
Can I have a Hannibal Lecter mask?
Absolutely. You actually, yeah.
I was gonna say this sounds like the kinky shit Angus would actually be into.
Speaking in Aramaic. He's speaking Aramaic.
Grunda
I'm gonna-
walks over to him, and in his palm, tied around his hand, he still has the braid of hair with the screws. She picks up, she slowly unwinds the braid, takes the screws out, takes another piece of her braid, and intertwines it into it, and rewraps it around his arm as a sort of band. She closes her eyes and puts her hands on it. Looks at you guys. That's all I got. So goes and sits down in the corner.
I just
Um,
love her.
I'll throw Thomas's stuff onto one of the beds across the way, and just start looking for a.
Standing right next to you, I'm just going to look at you through them. I'm like, I'm right here.
I'll sort of look up and just look back down, carry on.
As you go to pick up
an
the,
ancient-looking book.
as you go to pick up the knife that's in your gear, Grunda just puts her hand on it.
Ooh.
I trust that you're going to behave yourself. Because if not, these people here are my friends. Trust me, I would not have saved you if I didn't have to. If I didn't feel the need to. I could snap you with one hand. Behave.
She takes her hand off the knife.
No,
I'll, like,
Grundle, there's
I'll,
no
slow,
need
I'll
for
slowly
that.
nod, and then I'll sheath the dagger, pull out the other one, sheath it, kind of like almost
Attack
crack my
Grundle.
knuckles slightly. Just kind of like do a little stretch as well. Obviously, I've been shackled down there for a while.
You can see that there is actually like you've got like a ring around your sort of bird leg, where the manacle has been sort of boring in and wearing out the sort of skin around your leg.
That's going to leave a mark. And I'll kind of just throw on my jacket, and then I will walk back over to the group.
Okay.
Do I find a book in his bag?
He has a tattered journal, yeah, which he holds on him, which is his ABC of the Cult of Talor.
ABC of the Whispering Ones.
Get it now!
Get it now for $9.99.
I'll just pick it up and just pass it to Sister Lyria and just say, I don't know if this might help. I don't know how to do this kind of shit. I've never done it before. But this
My
is
child.
apparently a-
I appreciate the gesture, sorry. But there's nothing in there that we do not already know.
Fine.
What?
Fine. I'll throw it back in his bag.
It's a very basic.
I'll just catch it.
It's the sort of thing that's given to recruits. There's no
Of course it
insider
is.
information. There's no. It's the lowest of the low when you enter. When you enter the scouts, you get a certain handbook on how to be a scout.
Right.
That is what you just got given. That is what you were given, Thomas.
Turn up on
Code of-
day one.
All
code of
those years
conduct.
growing up
Yeah.
in that fucking place. And that's all he fucking gave me. Wow. You know what? I'm glad.
A couple more years, you'll have retirement and
I'm
insurance
glad.
and stuff.
Have a couple more patches. Don't worry.
Fucking, yeah. Fucking glad that I'm a solo worshipper now. Jesus Christ. Or Talor, bless thee. I don't know anymore, man. I'm confused.
Oh dear.
That's the clip. right
Talor,
there.
bless this man.
As you guys walk back to the sort of area in which Sister Lyria is performing this act, she turns to Kalen in particular and just says,
His soul is not lost. Not yet, but it is bound in shadows that are not of this world. If you are to save him, you must go where the mortal feet are not meant to tread. Into the storm of his spirit. There you must face what grips him and bring him back if you can. Our beautiful Angus.
Okay. And is there anything I need to do to prepare or to...
I would ask that you remove any items, any metallic items from your body. And please lay down on each of the runes.
What?
What are the side effects of this?
We're going into the mind of a
we
halfling
all
that's
need to know
touched by
this.
a god. This is going to
The
be
god
many
of
side
Talor
effects.
is renowned for his lightning, and his thunder, and his wrath. By removing metallic items, if something was to transmute through the mind to the body. I am just a precaution, but I would not want it to fuse to your body.
Are you saying he could get into our bodies too?
There are certainly risks, but this is the only way to recover your friend.
That seems like a very big risk. putting a god like that in your body.
Hey, you're the one that let it happen.
That's not natural.
From how you guys explained it, you let it happen.
We didn't know it was gonna happen.
For
Estrella,
Talor's sake, you let a god touch him.
Estrella, my
We
child.
didn't know that's who he was.
If you were to know all the risks in life, would you tread outside the door? Or would you walk blindly until you found them? I ask that you trust me and that we take this journey together. I will be here protecting, as always, on the outside. For there is only a small essence of Talor inside him. This is not the full god. That is enough to take over, Angus. I ask too much. I know this. But what I ask is the only way to rescue our beautiful Angus. If you three are not to do this, then I cannot think of another way.
Are. What's the name of this manor?
Well, it used to be called the Tarnfell Keep, as I remember, but...
No. It's Thistlebottom Manor, and we can't have this. Of course, we'll be going in.
Kaelin's already unbuckling his sword and daggers and stripping any
wait.
metal.
For where you go, you will need weapons. It'd be a war of mind and thought and words.
Well,
I ask that
Okay,
you
we doing
all
this?
take your places on the runes. Lay down with your
we
heads
have
face
to go
up.
get on those runes. There's no radiation coming off of those things.
Thomas is going to start unsheathing his daggers again, going, I just put these on. It's like resting his daggers on the bed, taking off any buckles or anything. He's like taking off anything metallic.
You see two nurses come over with a huge set of pliers, and one of them holds onto Angus's head, and the other ones
Oh, whoa.
pull out his metal teeth and set them to one side.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold.
We're going to hear about this for like a month afterwards.
Yeah.
Be happy about those
He's gonna
gold
talk
teeth.
about
It's
this.
gonna whistle
yeah.
like fuck again.
The
Oh my
nurse that took
gosh.
them off just looks at you and goes, "Don't panic. I assure you, these will be here when he wakes up." And by the look of the way he
Oh,
put them in,
thank
he
goodness.
just smashed them in with a hammer. So I'm pretty sure he can get these back in again.
He's got to be thicker with a wisp.
Oh, no, we want him
Anyway,
to wake up with them in. Like, is there someone who's good at dental surgery that maybe could install them,
mean,
kind of like implants?
Make a
Have you heard
neater
of
job of
those?
it rather than like a patch
Dear,
job.
this is
Yeah.
this is an urgent item that we have to do.
Well, yeah.
There
I
are
just mean
dentists,
after
I
the
assure
fact.
you, in Maidenshield, but I would say that's
Canon.
a 2-week journey.
Canon. There's dentists. There's canon. It's canon.
But by God, if we have to wait that long, I'm too afraid that your friend might be gone by the time they get here.
Well, we're not
Sure.
waiting. I'm just saying after the fact.
Then I would say,
know-
please mind your words. These are extreme circumstances, and we need to press on. She turns it back
my
and
words.
it's got told off.
I'm being myself. Nobody likes me.
Don't worry, Freya. The southern dentist will watch over us as we're doing this man. This deed.
Just looking out for my boy.
As Kaelin sits down and starts to lie back on one of the runes, I'm just gonna pause and look over at Thomas just to make sure he's actually doing what he's doing. And
I've put everything away. I've walked over to the rune, but just before I sit down, I'm actually just standing over it, looking at all these runes and everything, seeing if I recognize any of them.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Yay. Oh, wow.
Yay!
I've been in that
There you
dungeon
go,
a
back to
while,
his-
These
man.
are
Back to his normal his rolls.
Yeah, back to my normal rules.
these
You know
are
what,
very
this-
basic
yeah.
runes, but you can tell that they're elemental in design.
Are you sure? I just don't think they're scribbles.
No, in your ABC of the coach's handbook, it says at the top that these are the basic element. No, it's basic elemental runes that have been lit up on the floor.
Okay.
As you look behind you, Garunda's just stood there, just looking. She just looks at you and goes, "Lay down."
No, really, I thought I'd sit cross-legged. And I'm just gonna lay down.
Astrea goes up to her set of ruins and I want to do a medicine check. She wants to put her hand out, make sure there's no radiation coming off of them.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's so slow. Oh, that's pretty lame.
I didn't come off my end.
No, it ain't come through.
There you go, 5.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
You just put your hand on them, and as you go down and you get really close to the rune, you put your hand on top of it, and it's a stone floor with a light on it. It's just cold,
Seems fine.
moist, and it's just lighting up, and you can see the light gazing through your window, through your fingertip.
No radiation. No
Alright,
camera.
seems pretty good.
And all your teeth fall out.
She'll lay down.
Skin rots.
I have no metal teeth.
We got a Chernobyl situation all over again.
Kaelin's gonna lie back and just put his hands across his the jewel in his chest.
Sister Lyria looks at you as you do that and just goes, "I have seen your ailment. I have not seen this before, and maybe we discuss at a later point."
Yeah, maybe. So I look a bit nervous as I lie back. Yeah.
Please, take your positions.
She begins tracing runes over Angus's body with her little finger, where she has an extremely large fingernail on. And as she's casting it down his body, you can see these runes lighting up all over his body. He is bare-chested in a pair of sort of tight hot pant shorts. His underwear. From this position, you can see that Angus is ripped, despite his sort of rounded face and his pie eating. He's got some tone to him. And as these runes light up all over his body, Freestyle starts to mutter an incantation.
By the veil of Hune, I open a path. By the breath of dawn, I unbind the chains of flesh. By the flame of spirit, I bridge the walking and the dream. Step forth, champions, into the storm within.
She sort of runs her hand over the top of all the bodies around her.
Guide them, Hune, into the shadowed void. May their courage be their lantern, their bond their blade. Let them find the lost one and return to the light.
As her voice rises, the candles flare, then extinguish all at once. The sound of the world fades away. The parties feel their bodies lurch down into the darkness like you're sinking in water. For a heartbeat, all is silent. Then thunder roars. Sorry, I got to do all the sounds as well at the same time. Right. The party sinks into the void. Oh, hang on. Got a bit of a size issue here.
Ah!
Angus
You
all
got me
over
over here, emotionally eating, man.
Say it with me now. Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Why is that not? Oh, that's why.
Oh,
We're good. This is what happens when you've had, like, your Windows takes an absolute dive, and you gotta do everything. Right, cool.
Start from scratch, baby.
The party sinks into the void as the priestess Lyria's incantation fades. Their feet find no solid ground, only shifting mists and half-formed shapes. Slowly the fogs part, and they're standing on scattered fragments of Angus's memories, each moment flickering like a dream. They see a small cottage on a hillside, warm and bustling. A younger Angus, perhaps no more than 10, runs barefoot through the grass, laughing with his 4 brothers and a single sister chasing after him. Their mother stands in the doorway, smiling with tired but proud eyes. But the sky above is wrong. The sunlight bleeds into a sickly violet hue. The siblings' laughter twists into echoey whispers. The children's shadows grow long and distorted while moving differently than their bodies until one turns and stares directly at the party with black, empty eyes. Family is a chain. One that binds, one that breaks. Which are you, little ones? As you drift through this dark obsidian abyss, the scene shifts. Angus is older, standing before the marble steps of the ever-bright sanctuary, clutching a letter of acceptance with trembling hands. His mother embraces him, tears on her cheeks, whispering how proud she is of him. But the sanctuary towers are cracked and leaning. When Angus looks up at the windows, black flames dance inside. His mother's proud smile wipes away, her lips moving in reverse, words garbled and wrong. Pride. Such a fragile thing. What happens when all that shine burns? Disappears, and a new one comes. The memory swirls into several fractured shadows. Angus encountering each of party member for the first time. Shared laughter, tense battles, warm fires. Each image is corrupted. Talmus's face is blurred, his shadow holding a dagger to Angus's throat. Estrella's embrace, but her hands become chains. And Kaelin's guidance, but his eyes are black voids. His words are nothing but growls. Friends or anchors, every bond is a blade, and every blade will turn. You move to the last memory. The memory sharpens. A muddy street, a young halfling Angus facing down a larger boy who sneers at him. Angus clenches his fist and lashes out, landing a blow, sending the bully sprawling. The crowd cheers, but the bully doesn't rise. His blood splits into a mass of shadow, crawling toward Angus. The cheering townsfolk faces stretch into wide, hollow screams. Their applause turning into thunder. Violence. Your truest gift.
You felt it, didn't you? The power in your hands.
All these memories fade away. And there, in the center, the mist collapses into a storm. The ground beneath shatters and the party stands in a vast void of swirling storm clouds and fractured light. As its center lies Angus, bound in chains of crackling black lightning. This small frame trembling, his red hair plastered to his face with sweat, his eyes flicker open, pained, silently pleading for release. Over him looms the shadow of Talor. A vast, incomplete form, wings of smoke, a helm without a face, and a body made of whispers and void. His voice shakes. The mind more than the air. You trespass where you do not belong. Leave him. He is mine. His strength is mine. His soul is mine. Prove to me you deserve to pull him back from my abyss, or fall beside him. And that's where we're going to have a break.
I was like, oh my god, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? We're going to have a break. Okay, cool. I was starting to panic a little bit.
Everyone go get a drink. Chat, we'll be back in 5 minutes, and we'll go from there. See you in a minute.
See you in a bit.
Galileo!
Right, we are
Oh,
back.
shit. Okay.
Right. Gang. Party members. Before you is standing the essence. The god, Talor. Below him is Angus, who is shackled, broken, bound by the Lord of Light. The shadowy figure turns and looks at Kalen.
You crave kinship? Yet when your blade faltered, he fell. Why should he follow you again?
Please. No, go on. Oh, you didn't answer. You haven't answered the question yet, so I don't know why I'm asking you to roll.
Oh, it's not him following me. It's more me following him. I think I need him. I think we need each other.
Roll a persuasion check, please. Bo's emotionally eaten. Hang on, I gotta write these down.
18.
Oh,
solid!
nice.
Out the decks.
And no matter what he asks of me, it's going to be a -1. Like,
Everybody gets dirty
all of
sevens
them
to
are
save Angus.
-1s. I feel a lot of pressure now, Caleb. Thanks.
I'm sweating.
The Lord of the Dark gazes deeply into Kalen's eyes, turns his head towards Estrella.
You cling to family. Yet how many more will you have to lose before you break? Do you truly have the will to keep him?
Yes, of course I do.
Roll an intimidation. That was quite aggressive. Roll an intimidation check, please.
You don't think that's deception?
No.
It doesn't matter. It's -1 no matter what. Mine is so slow tonight. It's
No,
crazy.
I'm just saying deception because we all know she's
This
full
is
of
not
shit.
good, you guys.
Oh shit!
This is not good, you guys.
D&D.
Then annihilate.
D&D.
Fuck.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up, Thomas.
This is my god, man!
Pressure is really getting to me after seeing Kaylin succeed. I'm starting to panic over here.
The Dark Lord has a mild smirk on his face. Turns his head and looks towards Thomas. Looks over his eyes, just directly at him. Towering above you. Probably 8 foot taller than you.
You were once mine. You betrayed them. Betrayed him. Why should you have a voice in his salvation?
I still am, my lord, but please, let this be a blessing, not a curse. For his sake.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Dirty 20.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey,
Finally.
Oh, my
Finally.
luck. You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm a little bit sweaty.
I had to get a 0 for him to get a 20.
Dirty 20. But this, but yeah,
Dude,
good.
out of game. Look at Wendigo. He's
Good.
fucking breathing again. He wasn't breathing for a couple seconds. there.
After I said that sentence, I wasn't breathing. Are you alright? I was holding my breath through that roll.
Finally, the figure reaches down and grabs Angus's head with his large, talingless hands and turns to look at him. You. Why return to their frailty when you can have my strength?
Angus, being in chains, broken, looks to the party. He looks at Estrella. His eyes go anime watery, and he looks over to Kalen, and he gives you at the side of his mouth a bit of a smile and a nod, and says, with a sense of plucky, condescending irony, look up to Talor. Because we're heroes.
Roll a strength check, please.
And then I want to take a stance, like a defiant fucking pose. What do you want?
Strength check.
A strength check? Can I make a swim roll? Could I do that instead? Okay, I don't know if this is coming through or not. Okay, let's see here.
10. Okay. Hang on. I'm having a nightmare.
No one
10
knows
is
what I mean.
10 is right in the middle. Yeah, it's right in the middle. Everybody's like, well, what the fuck does a 10 get us, man?
Yeah, exactly.
How'd you do an average again? I forgot how to do an average. So add it up and divide it by the number.
The amount it is, yeah.
Divide it by, yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
But you don't include Talmus, so it's only by 3.
First page to Talor.
It's like bread. Which way the bread's gonna fall?
Right.
I mean, you kind of don't want to include me.
Well, you're obsolete. Okay.
The only one to roll a dirty 0.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Rough.
As Angus stands up, the chains break in his arms. I need you all to roll strength check, please.
Oh, fuck.
Then together, show me the strength of your bond. Tear him free if you dare.
Does that include me, DM?
All of you.
What am I rolling?
Yeah, back down to the usual.
What am I rolling?
A really
strength.
high strength check, please.
Strength check. Yeah, really high one. That'd be
Yet
good.
again, another thing that is a -1.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. Just not 20.
Dear, there
please.
is no such thing
So
as a dump
scared.
stat. You
I'm
never
so
know what that
scared.
die's gonna throw.
Okay.
Fuck.
It's really not good. I'm a weak little elf.
I've been in a dungeon for 2 weeks. I'm mentally done.
With that,
I mean, shit.
black. Boom. And you're all in the infirmary again.
All?
Please hold. Kaelin wakes on the floor, sweaty, sits up, looks around as Estrella and Talmus both sit up also. And then Angus sits up in the bed. Angus is free of his bond to Talor. Still has his gifts that he was given originally. So he still has his Eldritch Blast. But Angus suffers ongoing whispers and has disadvantage on saves against charm and fear. You have a mortal wound. You awaken, shaken, and exhausted.
Kaelin, sit up and go and sit on the bed. Sorry, go on, Angus.
DM, if you don't mind, I need to ask for the sake of clarity.
I'll discuss
Do I
them all.
remember what happened?
Yes, you all remember.
Okay.
I mean, I remember fighting.
Yep.
Okay.
Do I see
you were
they put his
uncontrollable.
teeth back? Do I see they put his teeth back?
They have not put his teeth back. They are still in the jar next to the bed.
Oh no.
I think this is an out-of-game thing. Roxy just didn't want to hear me talk with my finger in my mouth. And I don't disagree.
You don't have to do it.
I think Angus sits up out of... Well, I'm sorry. It was Estrella.
Is it really you? She goes and puts her hands on his shoulders, and she's kind of like looking real close at him. Are you free of him?
Angus, being all of 3 foot tall, stands up on the bed, like energetically stands up, and gives Estrella a really big childlike hug, like that. That would be with empathy. You would feel the weight of guilt coming off of him. Now I'm in my skivvies still, right?
Oh yes.
Like I'm in
Yep.
my Spider-Man underwear.
As
Right.
you're stood there and you are in you're stood on the bed in your underwear, basically. You can see that the dark ichor is starting to retract from your neck, down the side of your face, down your arms. And Angus, as you look at your hand, it just finishes in a swirling pattern in the palm of your hand.
So I hold my hand up to show Estrella, and
Ooh.
I look around, and do I see Talmus and Caitlin?
They're there next to the bed. Yeah, you can see them.
And
Okay, so I'm
Rusco jumps over to you and kind of like gets real close in your face and then licks your nose, wags his tail.
I kind of like it, but you're pink. And Estrella, you're pink. You're pink. And I return Rusco's love, and I get Rusco off the bed, and I quickly grab my teeth, put them in. Now look, I think we all understand what just happened.
Thank
he looks to
goodness
the-
you're here.
And Angus looks to the ground, and he looks back up to all of you, and says, "Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if I would have done the same. I think I would have, but you never know. And then I look over to Talmus, and I get a confused look. Angus furrows his brow and his head goes sideways.
Thomas is just resheathing everything and putting everything that was metallic back on.
Okay, but you're by the bed, or are you... Okay.
I probably just by your bedside.
Okay. Yeah, so I punch him.
Perfect.
I leap off the bed and fucking
Boys!
Superman punch Talmus.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Tracks back. Oh no.
Astrea tries to jump to the middle, but come on now!
Trying to... I know.
Kaelin eggs him on.
Get some! I'm trying. Where's the damn thing? My sheet's different. Okay, so...
As you jump up, you sort of stand up and you've done the whole thing with Astrea, and you turn and you're just like, "Rah!" and you haven't used your legs for like 2 weeks. You just fall and you take
And then like Astrea grabs me by the scruff or something,
Yeah.
you know, and
you sort of
sidestep and watch him just fall into
you
the
just
bed.
face plant onto the floor. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and the nurses come over and they're like, "Please, come on, come on."
Alright, so while the nurses
back into bed.
are picking, while the nurses are doing that, I'm not resisting them putting me back in bed, but I'm very animated toward Talmus. You, as they're like struggling with me, you caused this. You did that.
No, he did not. The god did.
I'm literally just gonna like do like that with my like coat. Be like, and I also did this. Be thankful, please. And I'm gonna walk back over to the end of the bed.
Touche.
Right?
With the commotion and sort of Angus getting up, Grunda runs into the room. And she's just Angus! Oh, you beautiful little man, come here! And she just grabs him and squeezes him, like almost his head, like
my neck and back snap like a xylophone. You can hear it.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Sister Lyria looks at you, at Grunda, just like, you would put him down?
Hurts so good.
It is so good to see you. My friend, you've done a fantastic job. You saved the Angus. How do you feel? What do you know? Have you got any sort of insight into the Dark Lord's plans, or?
Did you read that journal?
Yeah. Angus looks around and I'm not real sure, but I think I know maybe something. Maybe?
Well,
I don't know yet. I'm going to have to take a moment or a little while to try to process it. I'm sorry. And I say it to like the sisters and sister what's-her-face and, you know, like,
Lyria.
I apologize to everybody. And it's very, very sincere. No need for an insight. I would like to be able to reach down and realize that I have someone else's braid of hair on me and look at it and kind of smile, and I start looking around for my Grunda braid.
That was the Grunda braid. She took it and she added extra hair to it.
Oh, added to it. I thought
Grunda
she
did,
switched it.
No. She took the hair, added more hair to it, and then wrapped it around your arm like a bit of an armband.
Right on. So, I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna have to try to collect myself and think about this, but you know what? I'm back. And it feels like I'm amongst friends, and I might be home. I feel tones of home here.
It's good
So
to
thank
have
you.
you back. It's good to have you back. And this house, home, castle, what the shithole do you call home? It needs some work. She just sort of
There might have been a vote, and we all think we all voted that we might maybe need to change the name.
It can be, I mean, it can be discussed. It can be discussed.
That's all we're asking for.
the nurses just start packing up all the stuff, and Sister Lyria's blowing the candles out. They're just going about their business. You guys are just
Hey, how
all
do I
sat around the bed.
How can I get a raven or a message to my family?
I'm sure we can think of a way. Leave it with me. I'll
Okay,
come
I
come
could
to you
just-
later, and you write something onto a bit of paper, and I will make sure that it gets traveled.
I could just give you a list of names, and you could just tell them I'm all right.
Sure thing.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh no, this is gonna take a
I'm gonna
while.
reel off 15 Thistlebottoms.
Well, there's Mom. You could just put Mom, or you could put Gertie. It doesn't really matter. Just Mom. Mom, she'll know. And there's Dad. It's Angus. And then this is my brothers and sisters. Angus, Anton, Abel, Axel, Anson, Albie, Abbott, Adrian, Alvin, Eric, Antonio, Iger, and Anzar.
Why is this not surprising?
Almost
and don't-
realizing that there's this
and
many
don't-
Thistlebottoms, his beak has dropped, and he's
And
just
whatever
like,
you
"Oh, no."
do, whatever you do not forget to include Esther Ray.
I saw them perform once outside Maiden Shield. Good bunch, good bunch. I will make sure a message goes to them. They have been
Thank you.
told already that you own this keep and that you are here. So, I will inform them.
Thanks.
Of
And I
course.
sit down, crisscross applesauce on the bed. So, we beat an evil god, at least held him back. It's like chapter 2 of a really good book. What are we going to do now?
Are you ready to
Yeah.
go, Angus? I mean, do you feel like Angus?
I mean, I do feel like me. I'm a little peckish. I could use
So
I could use
that tells me
something
the real Angus is
something
back.
something with a baked crust
You're
and some
hungry?
kind of filling in
oh
it.
my gosh, he's back.
Perfect.
We're good. We're
Angus is
good.
here.
We can get you some food. Oh, don't worry about
And
it. Thank goodness.
Estrella, don't be sad, okay? It's just a color. I'm sure the blue will come back.
What are you talking about? It looks great. I love it.
And I smile and giggle. It's a new look. So what now?
Well, wasn't it? I mean, Flavian talking about stuff before this Talor came, this Illyrian.
And do I have the siphon?
Now that you've got
On
your
me.
equipment, in your bag is the siphon, the 6-inch sort of square, metallically framed, so it's got like copper tubing all the way around the outside, and inside it's holding a sort of glass sphere which has a mystical sort of smoke inside, and you can almost see sort of sparks of lightning inside it.
Did he
I-
say Astrea? What was?
I'll open my bag and like rifle through it and hold it up in my hands and say, "Well, I still have it. You suppose we should try to complete his mission?"
I
Do we
mean,
know what we're supposed to do with it?
Well, he
Need
said
to-
something about using it to siphon fragments of Talor out of certain objects and then placing them in some sort of vault of sorts, I'm pretty sure.
We're gonna have to rebuild that
Although-
vault.
Yes, I'm pretty sure the vault got destroyed with the...
Angus
Actually,
goes
what
to the
happened
foot
to the
of,
vault? We wouldn't know, would we? We would not know about the vault.
no, Angus goes to the foot of his bed and grabs his shit and pulls while Thomas is saying, the stuff. I get out my map of clues or whatever it's called, and I open it up, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe we can use this in some kind of crazy arcane ritual or something, and maybe we can divine a little bit of information on where we could find these shards, or at least one of them. That's a start, right?
Try it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do rituals. Why not?
As you open up the map of clues, you can see your location at the foothills of the Lyria Mountains in the valley in which the keep is kept, and you can see several paths. You have all the paths that you know of, that you were told of. So you have one that leads to Erendralis, right to the center throne room. You have one that leads to Lighthaven, that ends on the cliff edge on the outside of town. You have two that head towards the Glimmering Woods, and then fork in two different directions. One goes off towards the dense woodland, and one goes off to the more elven part. That is the only markings that you can see. Oh, I'm sorry. And then there is a glow on the island of Comapatina. But there is no direct route.
I got laughed at because of wanting to collect maps. I think it was beyond all of us. I think we were meant to have this thing. So I look up to everyone, and Glimmering Woods isn't too far away.
I imagine that one that goes towards more elves is going to be the queen, and I do not think that she should be on the top of our list. So
Okay.
I think that's going to be the most difficult of ones.
Well, I tell you what.
Although we were told, Uncle Flavian told us that we had to think about the items that we do choose will no longer work as they should. So we kind of need to be careful that we don't get rid of ones that might be helping.
Agreed. So, DM, what would be the closest?
So the closest to you guys is the Glimmering Woods. So you went past it on your route up to the Frosted Observatory, and you have where you saw the Nod's timber yard.
Yeah, where Thistlebottom
that was
Manor is.
2 days travel from here. That was to the edge of the Glimmering Woods. So that's all you know so far.
All right.
With your
Okay,
with everybody's general perception, sorry, I did say this in the last one. I haven't said it since. Looking out of the main window, you can see that the airship is still tethered to the tower at the back.
Well, that changes everything.
Sorry, I said it at the end, and I forgot to say it at the beginning of this one because of fuck ups that happened.
So as we're all
Definitely should do that.
we're gonna roll this back about 45 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I was there when you were saying it, like, fuck.
Angus has that map out, and where I'm sitting, like I said, crisscross applesauce on the bed, showing you guys all this stuff. And yeah, man, there's a glimmer in his eye, and he's like, I would normally say we just go to the Glimmering Woods because it would be the closest, but that glimmer shows up, and he looks out the fucking window to the floating airship. But apparently, someone here is in possession of He rolls his finger up. That thing. And a big shit-eating grin comes on his face.
Grunda's ears
What?
perk up, and she's just like,
That'll be Porpoise. Porpoise Dead Sea. He helps, he travels around these ways. He claims to only airship in the Hall of Valinor. They have kindly offered to take you to one place and one place only while they travel back to Ironkeep. So pick wisely. Porpoise is an interesting man. I recommend you go see him later. Once you know where you're going, make preparations, and I'm sure he will love to see you.
Mm.
I love riding on airships.
Kayla's looking nervous.
Gets really excited. She's so beyond excited that this is the one that we chose.
So, what do you think, gang? I mean, what if we went all the way back to Iron Keep and then made our way around?
Well, is it got the location on the map for a pointer this way? Is it one of our obvious ones?
Oh, I don't think it is. I think I was just trying to milk the mileage on an airship.
Okay. You want to ride an airship? I get it.
You don't want to ride an airship?
I'm not built for flying. I belong on the ground or in the sewer.
I, for one, would gladly go in an airship.
Well, here's what I think. I think we all should just come to a quick consensus, not overthink this. If
Do you feel
if
like
the airship,
you're at home in the air? Is that way it is?
I
fuck.
I thought you liked him.
No,
I just
Tavis.
think- oh.
Single teardrop just goes down his eyes.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking?
I mean, do we know what we're looking for with this
Evil
collecting
shards,
these shards?
evil shards of Talor.
I guess we know as much as we need to, and we're gonna have to fill the rest in, like those Mad Lib things.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I know that Astrea. I know you said the thing about the Elven Queen, and I agree with you. But what if,
There you go.
what if we tried
hey.
I've been doing that in the background. There you go.
doing what?
You now have the map
Finding
in
a
front
map.
of you.
Oh. What if we went there first? And that way, if we could plead our case and maybe gain an ally out of a queen's resources and the elves of the Glimmering Woods, before we pursue anything else. I mean, it could be a very, very... It could be an opportunity worth taking.
Do I know what that necklace does, as an elf?
No. The details surrounding the items are the only one you really know about. You guys know about is the actually it's two. There's the lighthouse light, so what the beacon that's on the top of the lighthouse at Lighthaven, and the tactical table, which is used for strategic purposes in Erendralis, the capital, which is in the main palace. So a bit,
What was the-
bit of subterfuge to go there.
Sorry, what was
I
the
feel-
other locations that were sort of
So there's
illuminating the way? There was Erendralis, Lighthaven, Glimmering Woods.
The Glimmering Woods, and you have the Isle of Common Patina, which isn't on this map. It's off the shore of Varandel at the bottom. You can't see it. It's out to sea. It's 1,000 kilometers or something off to sea.
We
Right.
can't see it on the map?
Yeah, Angus's map is different to this. This is just my map.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You have had
Anyway.
hints to other items. I'm not gonna. I'll let you figure that out. You have had hints. Several, in fact. Glad you've been writing notes. And yeah, so there's 2 in the Glimmering Woods, there's 1 in Erindralis, there's 1 in Lighthaven, which is by Luminaris, and there is 1 on the island of Comapatina.
Is anybody else curious about the island?
Yeah.
You have been told about the island, that they tinkered with time itself and it all went wrong and ended in calamity.
Nope.
That
Sounds
doesn't
magical.
bad.
Sounds magical.
That sounds bad.
I mean, I'm easy to go wherever, but if we have an airship and a chance for a ride, surely you should make use of it?
You know, we should take that table because...
Take a table?
Yeah.
Not take the
preventing-
table.
I mean, I'm
preventing more
I'm a thief, but
wars from
I've never stolen a
happening.
table.
Well, it's not really
I
used
mean-
for war. It's used for tactical purposes, which, I guess, again, you could say war. But would that really be wise to take it away from the city?
It just seems like it's a bit of a... it just seems like it gives them an advantage over everybody else. And is it wise to allow them to continue?
Getting political.
Yeah, right.
Getting very political.
We just
de-arming.
deal with God's
De-arming.
right here,
We're talking
Andrea.
about de-arming here.
Since we have a guy called a dungeon master and he does things like prepare games,
You can go
maybe we should.
wherever you want.
I understand, but if we say went and interacted with the Sky Captain and said, "This is our story," what would be the most convenient for you to drop us off at? If you wanted to help us for our cause, what would your experience of flying through the skies on a boat?
I have no idea. You're going to have to go chat to him.
Oh, shit.
We're all still down at the bottom, staring up at the ship.
I don't control him.
Indeed.
He's his own personality in my head.
D&D.
Imposter syndrome.
I mean, Angus, you wanna go now? You feel ready to go? And if we were to leave soon?
Depending on the distance, there would be several days /
Please.
weeks.
Do you think it best we go to the island instead? I mean,
No.
No.
if it takes away all the magical properties of the item, maybe it would be best that we go there.
You know, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking 2 things. One, it's a one-way trip, and we end up on an island. Okay?
We could ask for
there's
two, mate.
that. 2, that suggestion is coming from your fucking beak,
Hey,
and I don't really
on
trust
now.
it.
I just went against my own beliefs to get my god out of your soul. I see that as said and done, personally. I believe.
Okay. Noted. You see all this as said and done, and I turn to the other 2.
Yeah,
and,
that's fair.
and,
Yeah, that's fair.
and turn to the other 2 and go, I think that if we could rally and ally with the elves of the Glimmering Woods, it would be to our advantage. I think that if we went to the capital and tried to... The capital's where the table is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Don't think of it as stealing the table. Think of it as pleading our case about Talor and the threat that's there. And then getting advised by the powers that be in the capital. I mean, we have proof. We have proof. We have solid proof. And I look over at Talmus. I mean, we're traveling with proof that there's a threat from Talor.
This coming from the guy who also was taken over.
I was about
Right.
to actually just point at his hand there with the spiral.
Right. I get that. Is there a flaw in any of the logic that I'm offering up, gang?
No. No.
Then why are we contesting it?
Wait.
I'm not contesting it.
Just thinking
True.
of our best.
True.
If it is only a one-way trip, to make the most of it. I mean, we can speak on the way to the Sky Captain, or what was it? Porpoise?
Porpoise Dead Sea.
And Dead Sea. Ooh. And I mean, he may not want to join us or support us, but
Right.
if we only get one trip, we probably should make it worthwhile.
If we only get one trip and we don't want to immediately go for a shard, then I say we ask the captain to go all the way to Iron Keep to see what kind of resources are there. The dwarves are in Iron Keep, right?
I think I've read Iron Keep is full of dwarven people.
You'll know from your history of Falanor that Iron Keep is a renowned recluse society that is run by gnomes and dwarves.
Ooh.
Maybe we go to Iron Keep, and then from there we travel to the capital.
Yeah. No, that sounds.
I think
logical.
the idea with the Elven Queen is a good one, but it is the opposite way that the good captain's going.
Exactly.
So let's go ahead and cross that out of our minds. I'll just say no on that one.
I'm thinking Arendralis or Iron Keep, and if or the island. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways to islands, but
I don't want to go to that island. There's
Let's
something
do-
that feels not right about going to that island right now.
Feels wrong.
just
Estrella,
feels wrong.
are you against Iron Keep or Arendralis?
I'll do whatever as long as we're all together.
All right, the three of us had decided then. Let's go ahead and roll.
That's exactly what I was going to do. Iron Keep it is.
Iron Keep it
I-
is.
I think I have a set of dice or something. We could just roll off to see where we're going to go at this point.
No, Angus. Iron Keep's good, and make our way from there. I think.
Well, the dwarves are innovators, and
Maybe they know. Maybe they've seen this shard siphon, or maybe they know contraptions that
Well-
can help us. Or
the dwarves of Thalanor, if they're in the gnomes, I don't know about gnomes. I don't know if I really know any gnomes or not. And he's a little sidetracked when he says that, but he goes, but the dwarves are a very long-lived species. So they might have, culturally, they might have archives to give us some more info. Something from a different point of view, maybe.
Yeah.
About all this, or how the dwarves perceived the murder of Talor, and
yeah, they
the Pantheon, and how their culture and society is used. And once again, maybe we could make an ally or two.
Exactly. And worst case, we're not that far from Arendralis. Has probably got archives of
Yeah, and
information.
if we had to, from Iron Keep, we could just go overland or try to find a suitable means of transportation. I mean, Porpoise, the airship, is going to Iron Keep anyway, so maybe we would have access to a second jump with it, you know?
Ooh. Yeah, if it docks in Iron Keep and it's going somewhere after.
What are the
but-
odds? what are the odds of one of the only airships in Thalonor going to the city capital?
That's a good point. Out of character. Have any of us seen an airship before?
None of you have seen an airship. You've heard stories of airships. I told you a story of an airship that got attacked and crashed over by Varandal, and it was carrying an ancient spear.
Oh yeah, the tomb. The tomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn you, Withers!
Hey man.
Hey man.
So I think unless there's any reason to object, Iron Keep it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Agreed.
So,
Right.
should we go and see this captain? I mean, are you feeling?
So, yeah, everybody keeps asking me that, and I'm telling you, I'm a little peckish, and it's starting to turn into hangry.
Australia?
I could.
The light is starting to
that we
fade.
can-
The light coming through the window is starting to fade. The fire is getting brighter in the room. It's probably about 5 p.m.
Oh, let me go ahead and make you all your favorites.
Well,
I'll get with the cook in the kitchen and start listing off everything, and make sure there is a lot of pie.
You walk in there and there's a big, bulbous man. Half his butt crack is sort of hanging out, and he's sort of, okay, yeah, miss, yeah, what we doing? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna need all of his favorite fixins. This is like a welcome back party.
Pies, yeah, pies. Oh, pie! And he starts making all these pies together. You notice that there is quite a brigade of people here. These are actually General Grunder. Is her garrison that she brought from Maiden Shield. So these aren't permanent fixtures, ATM. These are more a squadron that came with her.
Hey, you know what? I don't want to walk over anyone here. Anybody wanted to do anything before I start babbling again?
No.
No?
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. Hey, Grunda.
Angus, my beautiful little man. What can I do for you?
Hey, the contingent of soldiers you brought with you, the guards and such.
Yeah, the Sunvale Guard.
Is the Sunvale Guard comfortable around here? Are there any immediate threats that we need to worry about? Anything that's happened recently?
We have sent out several scouting parties to search through the valleys to make sure there are no bandits on the road here. We have sent for supplies on Maiden Shield to stock up the kitchens and all the ordnance that you can require. But we are only here temporarily. I would recommend that over time you repair this place. If this is going to be your base of operations, you're going to need more than a few ghosts on the wall. They will work for a while, but the ghost army against a horde of bandits isn't going to last long.
I agree 100%. Do you know anyone that is good with coin that might know how to do this? Because obviously I inherited this windfall through noble deeds, but I'm not exactly proficient in estate management and finance. Now, I could call like I've got a general missive out to pretty much all of my family in Brisbane, but I know that plague was around there, and I don't even know if any of them are alive or not. But I'm telling them that, I mean, this is real estate now, so hopefully we can start making coin to be able to fix this place up, but it might take time.
You're going to need carpenter, some sort of mason.
Sure, a smith.
A smithy, maybe. You get a merchant. Do you know any merchants come pop around here every so often?
Hey, by the way, you should know. Timmy gets to put a stall.
Timmy!
Yes,
you seen him recently? Last time I heard he was in Pig's Mouth, making dollars for sex trade or something.
Yeah, that was an awkward phase in his career, but I think he's past all that. But I did tell him
she
that
pulls
if he
out a
wanted to
Grunda
stop
one.
here.
He left this on me. A bit of a parting gift when he left Maidenshield.
I told him, out of integrity and goodwill, that if he was traveling through and he wanted to set up a stall or a stand here, he could. Just
let me tell you something about little Timmy. Timmy is not just a merchant. He's a grand illusionist. Now, you keep that to yourself, Angus, okay? But Timmy's okay. He'll be okay. He has been around Baja longer than you or I.
Well, yeah, but I wanted him to be here so we could draw the crowd and the traffic, and we could get some coin out of it.
Well, then I suggest you find him and bring him here.
Nah, he said he'll show up. Like I said, he'll give him free test.
We haven't really had the chance to explore this place, and it does seem like you maybe have gotten a better lay of the land. And as you've been here, have you seen anything like that would make for a great place to hold a big vault, maybe?
You have the tower that you, the vault of truth.
Like.
Did you, I believe, you guys went into and pulled out a ring on the top of it? Episode 8.
That's true.
Fourth wall. Breaking the fourth wall. Breaking the reality here.
No, I think Estrella that. Well, I mean, would you agree that tower would probably be the safest place, right?
That's a good point you make. Yeah. Well,
I think it would.
We have passed by the tower, and it looks like the triggering arming mechanism has been reset. I don't know if this is something that you had done. I'm sure it can be rearmed at any point.
Do we need to buff up its security? Like, if it's gonna hold him?
It is a stone-built tower. Who are you holding?
It's a god.
Holding a god? How are you doing that?
Yeah. Exactly my point.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Grunda. She's got a Hans doll, just like your Grunda doll.
Okay, perhaps they can hang out.
You're not supposed to talk about that.
So let's consider the tower.
I suggest you perhaps mosey around your castle. Find out how it looks, see the sky captain, see where you want to go. I'll be here for a few days, maybe a week. With my garrison, I can leave a couple here. You know, maybe the cook. But really, you guys need to get your shit in order. You got a lot to do, you know. And it sounds like this siphon. You gotta
Funnel.
The funnel. It sounds like you got to go to a lot of places, so I suggest making connections, finding people that can help you, and go from there.
I think I share the plan with Grunda about Iron Keep first and then the capital.
That's a very good plan. I would say the dwarves have been working on some sort of what did they call it? A power wagon, thunder wagon. I don't know. It's some sort of box that travels on tracks. I don't know. And they've been, I don't know what it is. It's some sort of thing they've been working on, and they have been aiming to go towards Iron Trellis. So, you know, could be that you may be hitch a ride on that. I don't know.
It could be an opportunity. You never know. So just know that we're going to make our way to Iron Keep, and then after that, if we don't come back here, then we're going to go to the capital, I think, and try to figure out what's going on. If you, while you're here, first of all, you're promoted to Castellan. That's just who you are now, okay?
Okay, I'll take off my general badge.
Is out of game? Is that higher than Castellan? Castellan's like the warden, right? Like the keeper of the army, right?
She's the general of the Sunval God. That's fine.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I think that the vault would be more important than the manor. So I don't know if you would need to delegate out manpower to the vault or not. But if it's the difference between the manor and the vault, protect the vault.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll make sure that my garrison has a couple of people on the door. At the moment, the ghosts are warding off. We are hidden here in this valley. No one knows that we're here. No one knows where you are. There's no... At the moment, you are hidden. But the more you get reputation and the more you build this place up, you start traveling around the world stealing magical essence. I'm sure you're going to awaken a few people.
My sweet Grunda, and I reach out to give her a kiss on her knuckles. You're about to have 15 other Thistlebottoms showing up within the next moon cycle.
I cannot wait to meet them. If they are as charming and as beautiful as you, I cannot wait.
Well,
I'll get some
not.
pickled mackerel here.
All right,
Does that
gang.
mean we can meet your siblings?
No, we're going to be gone traveling.
Wait, why not?
It's going to be bad news if you do.
I can't wait to be 16 siblings.
That's right. Yep. So, gang, let's figure out the next step here. We know that we have bigger ambitions when it comes to the manor, and the vault has to be the priority. I mean, if we're gonna go around collecting pieces of god shard of Talor, that's got to be the priority. Now, what's the next logical step? Because I don't know at this point. My brain hurts. Talking to the captain?
Talking to the captain, yes.
Yeah.
I think talk to the captain and recce the rest of the manor. You can double check the vault or the tower.
Okay.
I can
You
tell
want
you
to
how
split
the
up and do
dungeon looks.
Well, let's go chat to the. I was completely good, like went over my head.
So when you acquired the keep, I informed you that you had a armory, a kitchens, some basic lodgings, a great hall, and the vault. You have a stables outside which is in ruin. There's several outbuildings that are in ruin that could be transformed. There's a perimeter wall on one side, and then there's a valley on the back. Surrounded in woodland. It's a very wooded area.
Make sure the vault's secure.
Should we just quickly, or not quickly, should we go and check the vault and then head to the captain? The sky captain?
Yeah, it does seem a bit weird. We don't know anything about our own home.
we haven't explored, or yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
do-
finally
let's-
do this.
let's take
we
the
need to get
tour.
this out of the way.
Let's do the
Yeah.
tour. I mean, we know where the tower is. Let's go and check it out first and go from there.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get some different music on.
He's like, I never thought I would ever get to play this day.
Okay. I will just do one more thing. 2 seconds. Please hold while I work my absolute magic here.
Set up an aviary. It's parody.
Okay. That is your keep.
Ooh.
Humble abode.
You've got the walls at the front, and then it drops off at the back very steeply. It did look different before, but it was far too mighty, so I narrowed it down for you a little bit.
Too mighty.
Oh, I
Our
love this. I
small
like this even
needs.
better. I like this even better.
So as you're walking around, you walk down the long corridors. You notice the roofs are caving in areas. There's tiles missing. You can see the sort of latent sort of sunset coming through. Puddles around you. You walk past a door which, as you gaze through, you can see racks of halberds, axes, some short swords, maybe a shield, a suit of armor in the corner. You carry on forward down this corridor and you walk past the kitchens where Estrella was cooking pie earlier. As you continue to walk around the castle, night starts to hit and the sconces are lit. The garrison are going around lighting them up. You spend the next sort of 2 hours walking around this castle. You find some lodgings, some basic bedrooms. Go down to the dungeon where Talmus stays up top.
I don't want
You
to go
check
back
out the
there,
dungeons.
man.
You see that there are 4 cells in the dungeons. And as you head to the Vault of Truth, as you approach it, you remember that there was these huge stone doors which opened, and there was a platform in the center. And the platform is all the way down. And there is a button on the other side of the wall, like a huge sort of lever-type button, sort of on the other side. And
We're walking go on. Sorry. While we're walking across, do we notice the ghost spectre type?
Oh, you haven't gone outside yet, but yeah, you would have when you would have walked down the courtyard, you would have inspected the stables, which are in disrepair. You would have seen that the water well needs a bit of work. You know, the walls caved in on one side. The moat.
I need to call a plumbing man.
The moat needs cleaning out. You know, it has got silted up over the time. The sort of fresh spring which pours out from the underside of the keep is pouring into the moat, but it is getting quite boggy and it's a bit of a stench.
We need contractors.
This is all items of the keep which may need to be improved for some chapter 5 finale.
I wish I knew somebody that could help me like work out numbers on, you know, refurbishing old structures and stuff, getting estimates on them and all that.
We need an architect.
Or, you know,
like a general, like a managerial contractor kind of,
like
fella.
a guy that owns a lumber mill.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
no!
Oh yeah.
You spend the
dwarves.
you spend the rest of the evening going around the castle and inspecting. It is in bad disrepair. The roofs, like I said, the roofs have caved in areas, but it is a mighty strong, well-built, small keep. You have several turrets, several walls that are in really good condition. The gates seem to be in orders. The portcullis is working. The bridge over to it, you know, is in decent enough repair. You wouldn't want to drive anything too heavy over it, but it is, you know, it's usable. And the tower is in very good condition. It's almost like the tower has some sort of magical presence. And I would say that unless you guys want to do anything else, you bed down for the evening, or do you want anything you want to do before you bed down?
Before
You
bedding,
guys,
go on.
we need to go to the dining hall. I've prepared us a little feast in celebration of Angus. Welcome home.
You walk into the main what was the makeshift infirmary. That's the only hall you got, the grey hall that you were in, and the beds have been taken out and it's all been cleared, and there's a rickety old sort of 3 or 4 tables put together. There's some candles lit in the middle, and there's 1 or 2 chairs, and there's one big sort of throne sort of chair either end. You could probably fit about 12 or 15 people around this table. And Estrella and the cook have prepared the best feast they can from army rations. But there is a pie in the center that is approximately 1.5 feet in diameter. They use the biggest tray they could make. There are some makeshift candles on the sides, and you have a bit of local berries and fruit. There is some what looks like pheasant that's been cooked, and several pots of like sort of stews and local herbs and leaves around.
I'm pointing all of this out, and I'm like, and I made those candles by hand.
Well, Australia, you've outdone yourself again. I mean, it smells
It looks
amazing.
great.
I just pushed the
And
pie
there's a
over
pie.
towards
There's
Angus.
a pie.
Yeah, I want
mean-
to start getting down on some food, but I want to invite, everybody that matters.
God.
Okay.
Well, we
So
made
it-
enough. We made enough.
Yeah.
Around this table is the priestesses, Sister Lyria, Talmus is there as well. You have some of the garrison guards. Obviously, the ghosts aren't there, but you do notice there is a occasional ghostly presence sort of walks across the corridor on the outside. Grinda's there. Anyone you want to speak to? Anything you want to do before heading your heads down?
Is there a sky captain at the table?
No Sky Captain.
Oh, okay.
I
Um,
am good with low-key revelry and then passing out.
I'm good with finishing up food, and I just want to double check the armory
Okay.
before bed. So I don't know if anyone else wants to do anything before I head
Uh,
off that way.
Nah, I'm just
I'll
going to
do that with
scoff
you.
some food like a seagull. I've spent 2 weeks in a prison.
A seagull. What,
I'm a
so
bird,
you're gonna
man.
take some of
I'm
the fish
everything.
and
scoffing it
chip?
like a seagull. I'm scoffing it like a seagull. Just
He's
swallowing it.
standing there eating it straight from the table, like.
Literally just 2 weeks. 2 weeks in a cell, man. I've been living off of bread. I'm happy.
You will notice
Are
that
you
a few of
putting
the
some in your bag next
guards
to
are giving you a
like,
few
for later?
looks, but no one's being disingenuous to you or mean to you, but you are getting a few looks because of obviously being in the prison cell. You were the
Obvious
traitor.
reasons.
Then.
Obvious reasons.
So after
Well, hey,
after a belly full of standard issue rum and ale, Angus and Kaelin, slightly drunk, walk off to the armory.
So we push the door open. I guess we notice there's all these.
As you push the door open, the door falls on
Oh,
its flat on its front.
Let's look at Angus. Fuck. Another thing we have to
that-
repair.
Yeah, noted. Noted.
You
Hey,
look.
Straya, do you want to come with us?
Where are we going?
We're gonna go check out the armory. It's almost like treasure.
Oh, I'm in. I love treasure.
Thomas, come on. Let's go see if there's treasure in the armory.
Pie like half stuffed in it, like slice of pie half stuffed in his beak. He's just like, huh? And then he's gonna say, like, nod and just come along.
As you open up the door and it falls flat on the face, you can see in front of you there is a sort of makeshift mannequin made from sort of planks that is holding a studded leather suit of armor. There are racks down either side of basic long swords, short swords. You've got 5 short swords, 8 long swords, 2 halberds, an axe, and several spears, and some flagpoles for democracy.
Flagpoles, we love it.
Did you just say for democracy?
For democracy. Yeah.
You sound
Any flags
American.
hanging from him yet? Is there anything that, as we're walking around, is there anything that catches the eye of something that slightly stands out more than your standard sword, shield, dusty old?
Roll me an investigation check.
And while he's
Anybody else
doing,
looking?
well, I was going to say while he's doing that, could you confirm or deny if there is like a forge here? I mean, can things be maintained? Is there a anvil and forge?
When you
or-
are on the out, there's an anvil outside, but there isn't really a forge as such. There is an old fire pit which looks like there's been some forge work there, but
Kaelin, I'll
it's
give you guidance.
very in disrepair. It's very much part of the stables. So it's like a stables slash forge
We're just
For making-
whispering
so-
back and forth.
for making
So
horseshoes.
so that was me just making sure I understood what was going on there. So I was
D4.
going to aid Kalen
Okay.
in searching or investigating.
Our whispering over here was me giving him guidance.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to get him advantage. So I was trying to-
Okay, we'll go advantage too. Where is it? I'll just roll again.
What are we all talking about?
I don't know. 11, 13. Plus guidance is
D&D
Hang on.
ASMR.
This is ASMR. It's a 16, 16 in total.
Oh my gosh.
As you
Great.
this is getting weird now. As you're looking around, as you're looking around the armory, you don't see anything of distinct value or anything that stands out to be of huge significance. There's no like named items, but the studded armor is +1 studded armor.
Ooh.
Cool.
Oh. Okay.
And it does seem like we'd have the ability to roughly equip up to about 12 people.
Generally speaking. Okay.
Yeah, just as a general kind of idea here. Okay.
It looks as though it is a very basic armor.
Sure.
You know, they're not going to keep the best stuff in here. You know, this was just call to arms, ring the bell, everyone grab a sword and run out the room.
Right. But if we needed to muster a militia, we could put
Exactly.
weapons in roughly 12 people's hands. Or
And
whatnot.
obviously, if you find any when you're out and about, you can
Yep.
bring them back.
Like, what is this? Like light armor, medium armor?
It's
leather,
leather
so-
armor,
Yeah,
studded leather armor,
light.
+1.
Is it of a certain
Does
gnome
it
size,
fit
or is
me?
it sort of human size?
In the world of
Or
D&D,
maybe
all
elven?
armor fits everybody.
I'll sort of, in the
Discriminate.
world of RP, I'll hold it up to Angus and sort of say, "Oh, Angus, I think it might fit you. Do you reckon? Are you partial to a bit of
No,
leather?"
I've got this tabard right here, and I don't want that.
That looks like it might fit me.
Oh, you want a ring and an armor? Oh, I'll swap it for a ring.
What happened to your last one?
Oh, mine doesn't turn back time, unfortunately.
Just being eaten away in the chest by
Oh yeah, that one. That was my necklace. Yeah. Sorry,
Wait,
I
you
lost
can
Yeah.
turn back. Wait, you can turn back time.
Yeah, kind of, basically. Everything does kind of
Basically,
rewind
kind
there
of,
for
maybe.
me.
It's like this is all like I'm still learning stuff. I'm still doing these things. I'm like, what?
This ring here, it basically, like, I watch everything just go backwards like 10 seconds. It's great.
How many times have we died?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Just kind of like, he's just quiet for a second. He's like, slightly nods.
Okay, so I think that if you all don't care, I'm probably going to bed down.
Yeah, no worries, Angus. I mean, we can fight over this in the morning, Astrea, if you want the armor. But
Let's
I'm
just
gonna.
like paper, rock, scissors it.
Oh, go on then. Let's do rollies. Do a paper, rock,
Rollies.
scissors, rollies. Hang on. Piss off. You can have the armor. Fine.
Wait,
with the
well,
one-
we gotta
Didn't even
see.
get
We
it
gotta
wrong.
see. We gotta see. Is it exact on as well?
Oh, tension.
Come on.
Hey,
So
Yep,
slow.
yeah.
oh shit. Caleb walks off, but walks before hitting bed. I'm just going to do sort of a lap of the corridors, looking for any sort of going the long way back to his bedroom, looking for any sort of what might be considered a secret kind of rooms or trapdoory type affairs.
Roll me an investigation check.
Is this my one? Yeah.
I'll have you know that the dice
piss
I'm using
off.
today is called Power of the Unicorn dice. It's part of the monthly subscription, and I was like, these are so cute.
Oh God.
As
Oh,
you're,
you sure and just run across the screen.
Shit.
as you're walking through the halls of the keep, you don't see anywhere that sort of resembles a hidden room or secret passage or anything along those lines. You see a few grates in the ground that sort of you assume are sewers or head into some sort of drainage field. You do, as you're walking through the sort of one of the bedrooms, you notice that there's a picture on the wall of a family, a big, tall, proud-looking man, white hair, standing with a sword in his hand, which is sort of great sword, which is down into the floor. His wife beside him, and his 4 children in front, and a hound, trusty hound to the left.
Oh shit. Can I look a bit closer? Is there any writing on it or any
Roll me a history check.
inscription? 13.
With 13, all you can make out is in the bottom corner. It says the Dolores family.
Oh. The Dolores family. And I'm assuming I don't instantly or straight
don't
away
know them.
recognize any of
You
them.
don't know who they are.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I'll take a note of what I've seen and yeah, I'll hit the sack for tonight.
Okay. Everyone else?
Yep.
Yep.
You hit the hay.
Hit the hay.
You all bed down for the evening and wake with a, slight sort of sense of safety. You're in a keep, a home, a place that you love and, will love in the future, potentially. And you wait for the morning. There's no disturbances during the night. You were guarded by the guards. Kalen, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ah! Nah. Constitution saving throw.
You are exhausted for
That's
the day.
my 3rd natural one.
You get a level of exhaustion and you are half movement.
Oh shit. So if I do a long rest now and then add the exhaustion, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So when the rest of you wake and you are sort of regenerated and you're starting to, despite your joints hurting, your back hurting, the sort of overwhelming stress of the last couple of evenings, the last couple of weeks, you are starting to feel better. But Caelan still looks black under the eyes and looks like he's taking a heavy toll. He's carrying a toll.
Let's see what this does.
You got it there in front of you?
The exhaustion?
Yeah, no, you got the stuff I sent you. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah. Oh, I'll sort of get up in a bit. Okay. Not feeling like a bit hungover, shall we say, is what I look at the moment. Well, unless do you want to stay here and try and fix any of this up, or should we speak to the Sky Captain?
Thomas is gonna stand up and stretch. First good night's sleep he's had in 2 weeks. He'll just gonna relax and be like, "Yes, we should probably speak to the sky captain, I believe."
Yeah, I think we should, if we're heading to tell him our plans, head into our own keep and see what he has to say.
Has morning come?
Tis.
Morning has come.
'Tis the morning.
Alright.
'Tis the morning. So you're heading off to the airship?
Yes. Yeah. Did we see it on our wander round the night before?
You
Is
would
it
have,
hooked
yeah,
up?
you would have seen it hooked
Yeah.
up, and you would have seen the bodies of the people just sort of on there, and the lights sort of
Okay.
hooked up to the sides as well.
Okay. We are heading to.
So you make your way through the keep, and you head up the. There's a wooden staircase which goes up the side of the tower to get to the outside, to the top. And you make your way up, and you come across the airship.
Oh shit!
Boom.
Oh shit!
From a distance, the ship looks like weathered seafaring vessel, torn from waves and hurled into the skies. Its timber hull is reinforced with steel plating, patched and repatched from decades of battle and storm. What once were sails have been cut away in places and replaced with sort of arcane stabilizer rudders, mounted along each flank. Massive fins that shimmer faintly with runes, keeping the vessel balanced as she cuts through the clouds. At her bow, a dragon-headed figure glares towards with a slight glow in the mouth of constant arcane fire. The stem carries 2 colossal propulsion engines, belching white steam and glowing faintly with the pulse with embedded crystal cores. Coal and crystal feed side by side into furnaces, their combined power allowing the ship to thunder across the skies. The deck is broad and lined with ropes and pulleys, blast-plated pipes, with dwarves bustling around like ants at work. As you step up to the ship, a stout dwarf with tangled black beard and a streak of white from salt and soot all over in his hair. He wears long, tattered sea coat, reinforced with leather and brass buckles, and one eye is hidden beneath the sort of hair that comes down in front of his face. And his smile gleams with sort of mischief and madness. Hello there, what can I do for you?
Excuse me, are you Porpoise?
Captain Porpoise, yeah.
Captain Porpoise.
Ah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you on this fine vessel you have here. And
This is the Void Hopper.
The Void Hopper.
Aye.
Oh shit.
She's a beautiful vessel when she gets going. You know, you get up in the sky and she's just, they're beautiful. You know, the sea's a liar and the sky's a thief. But I take my chances with the clouds.
I want to see.
I'm so excited about this.
What can I do for you? Are you the folk that want own this keep and want to go on a little bit of an adventure, I heard?
That'd be us.
Yes, yeah, indeed.
You heard about us?
Grunder, that big, beautiful woman come up here. Telling me that I gotta take you on some sort of trip. One time only. Right out of our fucking way, I suspect.
Well, Captain, we heard that you're heading back to Iron Keep, and we want to go to Iron Keep also, but we want to do it in an airship.
I'll tell you what, and he puts his hand on his heart. This is the finest airship, the only airship in Falanor. And he sort of looks to side. And there'll be no trouble when you're flying on my ship. She's absolutely beautiful.
Excuse me, Captain, have you ever come into trouble in the skies?
We had the raiders that come on the huge bats, you know. And we get the occasional storm, the iron clouds. You know, if you go anywhere near Common Patina, I tell you, those iron clouds will kick the shit out of you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, Caitlin. You know, void storms and iron clouds and people on flying creatures.
I'm with you, Angus. It does not sound like a great place. I don't want to go there.
No, I'm saying you don't have to worry about those at all. This guy right here, this feller right here, he's the captain of the Void Hopper.
Captain Porpoise Dead Sea at your service. How can I help you? So, you decided where you want to go yet?
Like the dolphin?
Porpoise like the dolphin, yeah. Aye.
I love
Well,
dolphins.
Captain, we want to go to Iron Keep.
You want to go to Iron Keep? Well,
I mean, we heard you were headed there.
I'll be heading back there eventually, but I suppose I could do a one-time trip, and then he sort of mutters to himself, I could see the missus that's through, and then that'll give me some good points, and then I'll have to head up north after that. Okay, yeah, we can go to Iron Keep if that's where you want to go.
I mean, do you know anyone in Iron Keep? You've travelled around a lot.
I know anyone at Iron Keep.
Hmm.
This ship was built at Iron Keep. I am from Iron Keep. I'm the most famous sailor on the land.
Wow. Okay. Well, if it's okay with you, we could hitch a ride to Iron Keep.
Absolutely. I already said I'll give you one trip somewhere where you want to go. Are you guys a bit soft in the head or something?
Well, no.
So while the ship's flying, is it cool if I like stand up in the bow of the ship and enjoy the wind in my
dibs.
face with my arms out?
You can do what
Dibs.
you can do what you want. I will require you to do some work while you're here. Anyone good at any trade? Any trade? You got a trade? You got a trade? Anyone got a trade?
I'm really good at cooking.
The cook? That wouldn't be so bad. What are you? With my winged friend Jake?
For subject.
Ooh.
Say again, sorry?
Is there anything you can do to help me on the ship on your travels? We got Iron Keep with the winds good behind our back. It'll probably be about 6 days travel. Is there anything you can do to help me?
No, not really personally. I could pay you.
Okay, you're on watch.
I mean, I can tie a pretty good knot, I suppose.
You're on sail.
Oh shit.
I would love to work with your navigator and cartographer, and I whip out a book and a set of calligraphy tools.
I know exactly where you're supposed to go. You can go with that fellow over there. And you look over, and there's a sort of stout-looking dwarf, bald head, tattoo through the middle, big white beard with 2 plaits coming down either side. Isaac! Yeah, this is
Angus.
Isaac Stoneburner.
Yeah. Angus gets stupidly excited. And he's like, I've got the quill and I've got the sand to dry things, and we can write this stuff down. We can do maps together. We can do, he just starts going off on it and like immediately heads over to Isaac Stoneburner.
He just he sort of introduces himself. Hi there, how are you doing?
Super excited to get to meet you.
I can't
And,
wait. I can't wait to have you help me on my journey. Settle down.
I do, and I listen to him. I'm a giant cartography navigation sponge.
So, Porpoise points back at us there. So you're going to be in the kitchens?
Yeah, I was thinking about the whole map thing, but he looks excited. I'll let him have it. she where's the kitchens?
Like, you go right to the bottom of the ship until you can smell the glowing fucking crystals, and it's down there.
Is that safe?
Hey!
She goes down to the kitchens.
Right then.
Is there any other crew? Obviously, there's a crew. Are they all dwarves? I was trying to think of the right thing to say. Are they all dwarves? Are they all?
The majority of the dwarves, you can notice that there's a big sort of orcish fellow at the back, and he's got hold of the steering wheel, and he's stood next to Isaac and Angus.
Okay. And looking around the rest of the crew, is there like one that's looks like he's sort of shouting at the rest of them about the sort of deckhand kind of scenarios?
Not particularly, but there are. You'll soon get appointed a person of interest.
Oh,
All right then. So,
sounds good.
when do you want to leave? I gotta go within the next 2 days. So, like, it's up to ye.
I mean, I think we're ready to go.
You ready to go now? You got everything you need from the castle? Because once we're gone, it's like 600 miles to Iron Keep.
I think so. I mean, I'll check with the rest that we're good to go now, but I think we have everything. Yeah. Okay, I'll go and remind the two of them.
Wait a minute. I gotta have a word about your pets. Yeah! What's that, fox?
Oh, only my best friend. He's my emotional support animal. See, I have.
I'll have
to
no
him.
shitting on the top deck. If he needs to shit, he goes downstairs.
It's only sparkles and glitter. Don't worry, you won't even know it's.
What about that chicken? Is that for eating? Or is that not for eating?
No, not for eating.
Isak says it's called a poop deck. Ah, they got a poop deck.
And what about you with that rat? We got enough rats there.
The rat.
He's
And
a
I'll look confused.
As you're like, what rat? And it's there. On your shoulder, just
I haven't even realised this. I didn't even feel it scurry on my shoulders. I'm still looking at him like, what rat?
He gets up with his sort of eye and he looks up at this rat and this rat looks at him and he's like, hey. And this rat's like, and he's like, hey, okay. He's got that weird demeanour, isn't he? Hey! Let's get these ships lined up! Let's pull these rays in!
I told you that he was yours.
I'll finally notice the rat on my shoulder and I'll actually jump to the Tell us, sink!
Pull the sails! All the lobes! You over there, one horn! Get on that bloody mast! Right, let's get these crystal going! We're going to get back home!
And you hear the crowd go, hey! Because they're going back home. And that's where we're going into tonight's session.
Hey!
Man.
I was like, I want to go on a skyship. Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Kaylin's running around the deck, like just making like I don't know what. I'm just tugging a rope like any old rope.
Angus and Astray are both like pushing each other out of the way to be the one in front going.
Well, the good thing is that I
music playing.
The good thing is, Roxy, is I can occupy the same square as you because I'm small.
Oh, perfect.
So I get to be the little spoon up there doing the arm thing.
If I'm on watch, that just
Dang,
means
big
I'm
spoon.
sitting in the crow's nest. I just get to enjoy the very top luxury of being in the wind,
After what?
up in the sky.
Paul
It is
just
perfect
told
for
us,
you.
I hope you got good
Yeah.
perception. Because if we're running into shit in the sky, you better be on the lookout.
Oh, dear.
What the hell am I meant to be looking out for anyway? Skyberg on the horizon.
Bats or something.
Right,
Yeah,
guys.
Like maybe other
Thank you,
birds
everybody.
like you.
Thanks for everybody for came by. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with Lanternsong. We've got some scheduling conflicts, but we're back in a couple of weeks
My birthday.
to continue the journey through the skies all the way to Ironkeep,
Okay.
and you know that's going to be interesting. So yeah, come to see you then.
Hey, man.
We got Hollow Tree and we got Son of Scripture coming up. Bardic Tools. Don't forget Bardic Tools. Bo, what have you got to say?
Thank you for running, bro.
No, it's been awesome.
Glad you enjoyed
It's
it.
always a fun time. Thank you for running, brother.
I'm glad we saved Angus. Just saying.
Woo!
Yeah, we
you know-
saved everybody.
So am I.
And as always, may your rolls be forever in your favor. Bye bye.
See y'all. Be safe.
Bye.
Shadows rise, the dice are cast, legends forged in echoes past. Steel and spell, the fates entwine, bound by oath and arcane sign. Roll